Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Super Movie Tycoon. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, here with Gobotch Entertainment 2. And you see right now, we're still doing very well in terms of our profitability. We have a movie currently in the works, the sequel to Silicon Dawn, currently in production, about to get done, hopefully. And we're working on a script for Enchant Assassin, which I believe was just a script we're going to sell. We got some research in the mix here for subgenre. We also have Monster being researched for our horror franchises as well. And again, remember the topic of discussion last episode was expansion, about potentially opening up another film studio to be able to double whammy, get more films up and going. And hopefully the goal is I want a movie a quarter, 4 movies a year, to hit with the certain type of milestones here. I've also been reading comments, feedback, and some of you are saying I need to get distribution going sooner rather than later because it's just going to make me a ton of money. So we may look into that today as well. But before we do anything, I want to thank everybody for your generosity and mention our channel membership if that is something y'all would wish to do to support the channel in any way, shape, or form. That is here for you guys. So thank you guys for your generosity and your support. You can see the 2 different tiers and what is given in each of those. So I just wanted to throw that out there for everybody before we keep going. So we're looking here. This is again a script we're just selling. We're not worried about this one. So we're just going to try to make it work within the guidelines we see here, and hopefully put out a pretty good. Ooh, that's very negative there. Let's keep going. Okay, we've hit everything except for emotion. Okay, so that should be a 5-star ace of a script there. Let's keep pushing forward a little bit. April Fool's Day is here. Silicon Dawn is almost finished up. Marketing, we're gonna do a marketing. We're gonna try to do radio for Silicon Dawn and see if we can find success there. So this script here finishes up. It's a good bit of money. We can sell that script. The writing fee was 1.2 million. We can sell it for 2.2 million. So we are making good money and good profits on that. We'll keep that going. Okay, we also have, that's not going to be finished yet, so let's keep writing some more dummy scripts for things that are popular, just to make good money, But this is just passive income we can bring in. It's called Darkwood, whatever, Fast. It's called Fast with a little carnival game. We're gonna get that going in production now. Waiting for subgenre to finish up here. That's gonna be something we're gonna play around with. And I think what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get distro researched here. So new department. Man, it's expensive. It's gonna cost a lot of points. But you guys are saying, some of you guys are saying that's worth it. We're gonna go with it. Eventually we'll buy this next building, and that's gonna be where our next film studio will be, with distribution in there as well. We have, this film's wrapping up, almost done on the transition effects over here as well, which is nice. Let's go quickly see. We don't have any other upgrades we can do there. Okay. Things are moving well, man. We're doing good. We're 1 week away from Children's Day. Again, we have no movies ready to put out, so it doesn't matter. All right, we're going to keep waiting for this film to finish with its transition effects. We have no movies in the bag. We're just waiting on this to finish. Simply waiting. But then we can start production on our next film. Got distribution going over here. Come on, finish this up. Let's go. I really would like for this to be done sooner rather than later. But the biggest thing is I just want to make the best possible movie we've made yet. We've had a 9.9, right? Last episode. Would love to see us get it to a 10, like a perfect film. Don't know if that's possible. Okay, R&D's done here on this. Okay, hold on, freeze. Let's freeze for a second here. Let's think. Advanced features. Anything I want to do here? Subgenre. Let's do a sub theme. Let's get that going. Still, it's so slow here on this. I'm just trying to think of how fast this is gonna take or how slow this is gonna take us. So okay, we're gonna get everything going here. Okay, all of these are probably gonna need at least one. That needs one more. Okay, perfect. Hit it. Go. All right, so that's finished up. The script is a 4.5-star script. Sell that junk. Perfect. Let's get some more script writing going here. We're going to do another sci-fi movie subgenre now. Ooh, let's try it with action. Let's try it with action. We're going to go with that theme. This is interesting. So we've never done a subgenre. We know sci-fi is good, and we know action heroes good, but the trend's down. Is there another trend that can work for me there? So maybe bombing. Bombing could do good potentially for action, or highway. Let's try highway. I'm assuming it will still be adult. We're learning here. This is a learning one. We're gonna try to do here. We're gonna call it a mission. Okay, and we don't know anything about the setup here. Okay, so this is gonna be tough because we don't know what works well for subgenre and everything here. So this is kind of a learning curve for us here. I'm gonna keep everything at 7s like we had it for our sci-fi films. These action films were lower, so maybe like 5. Let's just start at 5 for everything. And then go down here to sci-fi. It was 9, 4, 3, 7, 3, 1, 3, 9, 6. So let's go, since action needs to be probably really good, let's go up there, down here, humor's down, violence up a little bit, creative up a little bit. Let's go depth down a little bit. Let's go down here. Okay, let's just start there. Let's start here. Start there. I don't know. We're testing the waters here. This is gonna cost us some money. We're still at a 70. I'm finishing the dang film. Who cares? Finish it now. Finalize it because I want to get another film going. Halloween's coming up. We have a sci-fi film at least ready to go. Let's backlog it and let's start production on our next IP, which honestly it's going to be either adventure or war. So I got to decide what to do here, adventure or war. Let's go with Here Comes the Boom, and let's just get a war movie going. Everything compatible, quick setup. We're going to get that going. Now for this post-contract work here, enable all features. Let's go here, enable all, and start production. Okay, we're also right now marketing campaign. Got to start doing a little. Silicon down to 8.6 is what it says. Okay, it's nice to know, but I would like to get something going for Here Comes the Boom. Got to get that started. We got some upgrades here for our card album. That's nice to have. We're still in the process of research and development for our R&D area here. So let's go look at some more hires in development. That's staff management. I want to look at job market. Thank you. You're not bad. I'll hire 1 for the time being. Hire 1 for the time being, getting there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy the building. It's gonna cost us some money. We're spending money here. This is a risk, big risk. We're gonna duplicate these 3 rooms and we're gonna start production on our next film. So we're gonna copy department. Man, this is intriguing. Let's put you in the corner. So we are spending some cash flow here, some money. I'm gonna put you here, and that's the actors lounge. So we need the directors lounge copied. We'll put it across the way over here. So there we go. We got all that in here. We're not going to give y'all a bathroom or anything. We got 2 other buildings with bathrooms and all. Y'all can deal with it. We got to find staffing now. So we need to find some directors. You are a slow learner. That's not great, but you also have 1 genre I work with here. This one has at least 2, but still not great. I'll hire you. Just you do have the urgency to use the restroom. You can do horror movies. You could do sci-fi for me. We'll start with 3 directors and then we'll go to actors. Okay, you got 1, you got 2. 1. You're not bad. We'll hire you for the time being. Put you all in the actors lounge. Okay, so we got that going. Let's start now production on a action movie. And let's do the sequel to Ghost of Tawaka 2. Let's get that going. Let's assign. Let's go with, what do we know about the action movie we did prior? So we know visual director was not the play. So let's go instead with a cinematographer and see if that's a better play for us here. So we're gonna hit these up here, go compatible. Okay, what do we know? So this needs to be higher. That needs to be higher, lower, and lower. We'll go there. All right, so that's gonna all start and go. And you're gonna help in there too. So that room is full. Surging community. What's going on here? Fan base growth for the next 12 weeks will go up now. So our fan base is about to go up dramatically. And we're gonna leave this space here for distro. Once we finish the research for that, distribution will go there. So we're getting 2 films up at a time now. This should be helpful. Should be, I say. Now for the time being, so we got Halloween event now taking place. So sci-fi soon. Sci-fi's very soon. We do need to get, just to be safe here, we need to get, I just remembered I'm making moves. I keep forgetting to freaking upgrade. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting to upgrade our amenities here for the film studios. I'm gonna have to remember to do that once these films get done that they're doing right now, because it's just gonna make it better. It's just gonna make them better, whatever I do. You go in there, you go, no, you need to work, get off your butt, get in there and go work. Have any, yep, you can go in here and work too. Okay, there we go. Sci-fi is still good for 8 more weeks. We got Mission still being produced right now. We're 5 weeks away from being able to launch our sci-fi film, Silicon Dawn 2. Things are moving. Things are moving in the right direction. We got 2 films in production right now. Action movie. We're gonna see. We're 2 weeks away. All right, let's go to film, Silicon Dawn, find distro, and we have a great relationship here. It's gonna give us a plus 35% box office revenue. It's a 5-star deal here, but their distribution royalty, we only get 36%. The weekly release cap they give us is $2 million per week, which is by and large the best I see that we have a relationship with. There are a few here, like this is 16% revenue we get here. It's a huge distribution company, but we could get a potential $5 million weekly cap, which is insane. But that's not the right film to hit with. So we're gonna go with what we know. I'm not gonna throw a risk out there that we're not gonna pay off from, right? And we're gonna get our next film out. Silicon Dawn 2. It's a sci-fi film, and it is a 8.6, not our strongest film, but it's going to come out right towards the tail end of the upward trend for sci-fi and during the holidays, so we'll get a 4-week buff there as well. Adventure films are down, and comedies with detective theme are high right now. Intriguing. So we are already, look at the money we're brought in here. $16 million in profit already. 3 weeks, and we're number 2 in the box office right now, behind Treasure Metropolis, which is an A-level scale film, which is insane. Doing incredibly well. Wow. 22, that's insane, y'all. This movie, all the marketing right there paid off. Look at this. We got 482 hype for this film, and it's the second one in the series in that franchise. It is making incredible money for us that is going to fund our, by large, it's going to fund our funds for for our distribution, which is what we need, right? Sell off some scripts here, get that going. Here comes the boom. Just got a buff. Ooh, so Mission. Okay, we're learning. This script is a 2.5 star. I want to analyze it before we sell it. So we're learning about these sub themes and sub genres, all that kind of stuff. We're trying to learn about this. So we're getting an action film going here. We're getting a war film going here. We're gonna miss the rest of this year with a film. That's okay though. We're learning here. So let's go to script sell. Mission. We can sell for $880,000. So we will lose money on this film particularly, but we're learning now about what works for. So let's go to view report here on Mission. UFO is not good with action. Okay, but these two scenes hit. We hit a few of these. We hit two of these three. Okay, so we got some good info there. So we know that's good. Action we can go with. Car chase, maybe. Let's think about something like mecha. Mecha may be a good theme for action / sci-fi. It hits both marks for us. And then we know subtype mismatch. Ooh, maybe it won't hit. Let's try something else then. Let's go with a action adventure film. How about that? That sounds better. So we're gonna go action adventure film here with a action adventure. Let's go ancient Egypt or jungle. Trying to think what would do well for. Let's try jungle. What scenes would do well here? So we can go wilderness and a superhero, maybe like a superhero type thing. Go superhero temple. This would be ancient Egypt, so we're like working about a superhero thing. I don't know. We're gonna learn. We're gonna see. We're trying to figure some stuff out here. I'm just throwing up a random thing. And again, we don't know what's going to work or not work. So we're going to leave everything as basic as possible. And we're going to throw some money out there. We have money to give because we made $53 million on Silicon Dawn so far. And it's not even done with its run. It has made so much money. It's almost silly to think about here. So we're going to put some money into marketing for this. I'm over the moon right now with how well Silicon Dawn 2 is doing. This is crazy. Crazy how well it's doing. How many fans do we have? Wow. So because of this, our sci-fi is now up to 1,662,000, or what is it? 16,000. I can't even do math right now. You see it. It's by and large the best genre we have. Our mood is good. Our reputation is high. Now we're at $73 million. Earlier we were at $15 million after we spent all that money. Well, not anymore. Things are moving in the right direction. We can hire another dev here. Let's get you in here. Let's get another. I would love to get another director that can hit some marks. Probably not bad, to be honest, right here, because she will be able to do some things for us later once we do upgrade and get some more genres. Let's get another actor here. Ooh, you got action and horror. You got two genres I like. So let's go hire both of you. And that fills out our staff. So we are full on our staffing now, which is going to be costing us, I would imagine, yeah, almost $900,000 a month. But again, we're growing as a studio. The money's being well spent, because if we're making hits like Silicon Dawn 2, even once a year, that's fine. It ended up making us $63,841,000. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, we probably do need another digital studio. I'm going to be honest here, because they're only working on Here Comes the Boom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dupe this building. I'm going to dupe it. Yeah, we're going to go there. That's fine. I may move this door, to be quite honest here. So let's go to redesign. Put the door here instead. And then we can move the desk right there. Nothing changes there. Nothing changes. It's fine. Can we put the plant somewhere where people can access it? People want to pet the plant. It makes them feel better about life. Okay, here we go. Got it. So we need to hire 6 people in here for our digital engineering. So let's get a few that we can afford. Distracted. Ooh, you're good. You got good perks anyway. I'll hire you. All right, you are going to work on post-production now for Here Comes the Boom. Nope. Y'all start working on Ghost of Tawaka 2. We're gonna get that going. So we are full-blown scale working now, man. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. I'm not in a rush. We are. Wait. Hold on. We're gonna miss out on Children's Day, which I think's okay. Honestly, we made so much money. An adventure we don't need to release right now because it is on a downward trend. I'm okay with skipping this year and not getting another film up. I'm completely fine with it. Is there any other good digital engineers? Couple. We'll just hire who we can get. All right, so we got that maxed. Should help with our production levels now. We're still researching the distribution. We're researching sub themes as well, which will just add a whole another can of worms to this gameplay cycle. So you're seeing how involved this game can get, especially when you start working in sub themes, sub genres, all that stuff. It just completely throws out what you know, and it makes things rather difficult. And you know, I'm good with it though. It adds a little bit more challenge. We still have 2 more building spaces available to us to buy at some point. We're good right now. We're gonna make it work with the distribution in here. Maybe. We may have to reorganize these buildings a little bit, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So this is done. Let's go ahead now. Let's just crank these three out. We're gonna get all of these done. I want to get family done, and then comedy, and then mystery films done. We need everything we can get. We're gonna do 1 for each, 2 for that, and 2 for that, and go. And there we go. Perfect. All right, the card system makes sense to me now. We hit, oh no, 1.5 stars on this film. Dadgum. Well, again, we're trying to learn on what's going to work and what's not going to work. So we're doing okay there. We just need to make good money. Let's see here. So let's sell the script. Not going to give us very much money at all, but that's okay. And let's look at the, I want to look at the analysis now on this one. So Ancient Egypt was a double hit on adults. Okay, everything was good there for this. This is action adventure. The only thing we hit was emotion, age range, and environment. That's knowledge we can take and learn from, though. And I think we can produce another good, strong script that hopefully hits things well. So let's go back to this. It was action adventure, correct? With Ancient Egypt. We don't know anything about sub-themes. I'm going to leave sub-theme empty right now for the time being. You know what? Let's try superhero. We'll try superhero and see if this can hit. We know this hit and this hit, so that did work. Superhero should be good. This worked. We're not going to title this one yet until we get that. Actually, that panda one was perfect. We'll just go with this one. We'll call it Beyond Alliance War, whatever. I don't care. What works, what doesn't. Let's keep everything here. This needs to be higher. That needs to be higher. That needs to be lower, 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 higher, lower, and lower. This needs to be here. We'll go up to. So what we're going to do on this is we're going to take the gore down 1 more. We're going to take the creative up 1. We're going to take the humor down 2, and we're going to take the action up 2. We're going to take narrative up 1, and we're going to leave it as is right there. This needs to be higher. That needs to be lower. Let's go 1 more for each and see if that works. And there we go. We're working on Beyond Alliance War. Let's get some marketing going here, shall we? Let's try a radio ad for... Let's go Here Comes the Boom. Let's do a radio ad and see. Just trying to build the hype, y'all. Build the stinking hype. We're 82% now on distro. We're getting all our genres finished up here. We have no research there. We have a good writer right here we could hire. We are going to have to realign and probably look at some more writers that can do other genres because we are getting the comedy finished up, family films, and then mystery films. So we're going to need some diversity in terms of our writer's room. We're finishing all these up. See, this is perfect, man. We're like a well-oiled machine now. Let's just take a look at those profits, shall we? Let's go look at our annual report. So Last year, year 17, we lost 2 million. That's because we didn't get a film up. Well, we made up for it because we made $43 million in year 18, which is enough to bank on pretty much every negative year we've had thus far. It's just incredible. So we've done really well recouping from it. We're going to have a war movie and an action movie ready to throw out next year. The trend shifts in just under 11 weeks, away. I'm feeling pretty confident about where we're at. And I'm hoping the distribution play is as good as you all say it is. And we make so much stinking money. Distribution's almost done, so we will be able to distribute, theoretically, we'll be able to distribute both of these next 2 films we hit going forward. And that means we get all of that money. Well, we're 98.7%. We do probably need to get another bathroom at some point. I understand we have 2 bathrooms for quite a few staff members. They got to go run around to get there. I get it. It's just, it is what it is. All right, they're done. That is finished. So distribution is finished. Let's go ahead and let you guys just hammer out some themes. I'm not going to go through. I'm just going to tell you all to go auto on, and I just want them to hammer out some themes until I say stop. Okay, Ghost of Tawaka 2 is done. They're still finishing the film, so I'm going to say sit it on the back burner. Okay, let's start making our next film here. And I need another sci-fi script ready to go. I really do. So I need to start working on Silicon Dawn 3 pretty soon here. So I'm telling you what, let's go ahead and get an adventure movie ready to go. Let's get Immortal Riches. We know it works well for this genre type. And we should hit this one perfectly, right? You are going to work on Immortal Riches with all of the features in front of you. And there we go. We're going to get that going. We're going to get an actor or 2 in here, hopefully. Keep waiting. We're going to finish this dang movie before we get anything else going here. So we're going to get you working in here. Okay. Again, we need this to be as perfect a script as possible. So we're just going to hit and everything's perfect. Boom. Trying to learn about that movie. So Beyond Alliance is a 3.5 star. Let's analyze that script and learn from it and go from there. So that's an 8 out of 8 now. Okay, so that was an action movie. So we will be able to get an action movie out here. Let's now go ahead to distribution. Let's see how big of a space we need here for distro. And actually, you know what? Before we do that, I need to redesign this. I can't because the dang door, they're in a project right now. That sucks. Okay, distribution. We'll just go here. Leave a hallway space. Is that big enough? It can do 10 workers there. It's good by me. Actually put the door here. All right, so that's distribution. We can get 10 workers, they say in here. We're going to go with, leave a little gap here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get at least 8 to start. You said I can do 10, so we'll do 10. We'll do 9. All right, let's get a display here. What's this going to help with? Slight output. Okay, we'll do 1 on each side. Let's get a first aid and a fire extinguisher in the premise. Let's get a trash bin in there so people can not throw away crap on me. Let's get a green wall in there so we don't hopefully burn the place down. Anything else we really just want or need? AC unit, always. Let's go. You know what? Since this building doesn't really have a R&R spot, we will put a few means to like give them some rest and drink because we didn't provide that to them in the layout. Let's give you a nice money tree here for if it will fit. That's the issue. That works. Let's get big old rug in there. Some wall decorum. Let's give you a screen here. Let's give a pegboard over here if I can fit it in. Yep. Perfect. All right. This should be a pretty good room. So now we have distribution. Now we need to go to the job market and we got to hire. We got one that fits the requirements. We can get at least 4 up and going. And now we can start working on distro. So how's this work? Holy crap. Look at that. Self-scheduling, boost region relations, sabotage competitors, invest in development, invest in foot traffic, acquire indie cinemas, or acquire rival cinemas. That is a lot more than anything I was thinking we had. Okay. So this is a whole different beast that I was not anticipating. So look at this. So I can go here. Oh man, this is stressing me out to think about. Like, look at this. It is crazy to me. Check schedule for when though. Like I'm not getting anything going yet. I don't know. Somebody. I mean, I'm gonna play with this. I want to know how distribution works, but it is a daunting task to look at. Let's go to the boost relations so we can boost relations with area A, B, C, D, E, F. They don't have like actual regions. Sabotage my competitors. I can go invest in development for these various areas. We could invest in foot traffic in those areas to bring in more people. Acquire cinemas. So I can buy some cinemas, some small cinemas in these different areas. Or buy from our rivals, which we can't do yet, apparently. Oh man, that's stressing me out a little bit to think about. So let's get close to our release for our action film, which is in the bag, ready to go. Here Comes the Boom is our war film, correct? Yep. All right, let's get a script going. We need something we need a sequel. We need a sequel for Silicon Dawn. We're not doing any subgenres or none of that junk. We're going straight with what we got, with what we know. We're not gonna screw it up. We know it works well for this genre. We're gonna keep it good, and we're gonna make it work. So we're gonna go sci-fi. Silicon Dawn 3 is going to be this. No, I like trying to find something nice here. That's not bad. Any good robots? That's not bad either. Can we get like a menacing background or something here? Fire, yes. Let's get the title above him. Silicon Dawn 3. Perfect. All right. So we're getting that script up and running. We're still doing our research on all our genres and all that kind of stuff. Let's get some marketing going here for our next film that's about to come out, which is going to be, I think, yeah, Ghost of Tawaka. Let's get that going. 7-week schedule out. All right. And we're going to get that released. I'm assuming, I don't know how you release it from the distribution center or not. Let's go ahead and see if there's any more good distributors I can hire. We'll get 2. And do we have any upgrades here? Nope. Still no upgrades. We're 12 weeks away from them. We're about to have 2 movies out at the same time. When we get to 2 weeks, we're going to look into the distribution here. See. All right, there we go. We're at 2 weeks now. Self-scheduling. Here we go. For... oh boy. Could go quick setup, since we're the only 2 films we've got going. Ticket price. I'm just going to leave everything as is because I don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work. I just want this to hit. Is that good? Is that doing it? And then we're going to go here to films. Oops. Saved films. Where are they? Do I not have any movies? Hold on. I thought I had a film saved. Yeah, I'm very confused right now. Where did my films go that just got finished up? There's Here Comes the Boom. It's finishing up still. I already finished the other one. Film report. Do I just have to wait now? What's the deal? I don't understand how this works. When's this starting to show? Show times. Year 19, month 3, week 4. Okay. So it's about to hit. Got it. Okay, there it is. 9.6 for Ghost of Tawaka 2. Second best film we've put out thus far. Second best film we put out. Let's see how it does. We're doing self-distribution here. Oh, it may be a huge risk. We'll see. Right now, we're not profitable yet. We are not that company. Man, oh man. Oh boy. Okay, let's go boost relations in what region? Like all of them? Just start boosting relations everywhere, please. We need boosted relations. Y'all need to finish this dang movie over here. Okay, we are profitable finally. On to Ghost of Tawaka 2. But we're not making hand over fist money or anything like that. It's just, we're learning here. Come on, finish up. Let's go to self-publishing here. Let's go quick setup. Let's go here. You got all this here. It shows you all the movies releasing and what. Man, that is nutty. Nope, that's craziness. It's a lot of stuff. Finish the movie. This needs to be done now. Finish film. Finish now. We're going to self-publish this one. And we're going to go quick setup. No films available. Okay, well. Here's what we're going to do then. We're going to go here. Hold on. So that won't do well there. This one will do well. It's a war film, right? War. Any of these good at war? Let's give you one of these. Let's give you one of these. One of these. It's not very much. We'll see. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure this out and learn from it here, but we need to... I do need to get another horror film up soon. Because we need to... Let's sell this script that's just sitting here. We don't need this. This just... I mean, this distribution thing's just a whole different beast. Okay, that got a 9. That got a 9. That did fairly strong for us. It is out. Again, we don't know how it's going to hit comparatively. Trying to see if there's anything for war films here, but there's nothing showing up for war films at all there. And Ghost of Tawaka 2 is now going to drop off. So self-distribution, it may be the play at some point, but we may need to grow our relations first. You see here, like, we just don't have good relations with anybody. That's just going to take time. So while we are making some money, it is not anywhere near as much money as we'd be making if we were going through already established relationships with other companies. So that's something we do need to keep in mind moving forward. We need to make money. We need to build relations first before we do anything else. So I think that's what we can learn from this right now. Waiting for the Silicon Dawn 3 script to finish up because that's going to be the next film we get up in production after Immortal Riches here. Yeah, this is not good. Let's keep boosting this, man. Let's get a little marketing going out here too, please. We need to give some love. We need to get something going out here for Here Comes the Boom, because it is not looking pretty right now at all. So let's get 2 of that. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everything hits. Nope, we missed 1. Okay, there we go. All right, get that going. So again, we are still $2.7 million in the hole. This script's good. Let's get that script up and moving. We're going to go also here, quick upgrade. Upgrade that studio now. Silicon Dawn 3. What? We still don't know what's hitting for sci-fi? It's visual director. We knew this. Okay, come on now. Get everybody we can working on it. Yep. And there we go. Let's get you in there. Let's get you in there. Let's get you in there. All right. We can get 11 people in there now. Holy smokies. So now I can really start cranking it out with people. Do I need one more person? So Ghost of Tawaka 2 ends up making me $2 million. That is it. So the distribution relationships are very low. Very, very low, matter of fact. It's not what we were hoping for. 8 out of 11 people in here currently. So I could upgrade this, correct? What do I need in there to help work? Can you work in there? You just gonna leave? More directors, maybe? I got a director here. Can she work in there with you? Yep. Okay, so that's pretty much it that I have hired. So that's a 8 out of 11 now. No, okay. And here comes the boom's not making us any money, and that's the reason being is because we got to go here and let's go to quick setup. Boom. Make me money, please. You got to stay on top of. There we go. Now we're making some money on it. Again, I'm playing with this self-distribution. Yes, I understand we probably didn't make the best possible thing we could have, but we're trying to make this all work. So before we do anything else, I do want to get. So I got that sci-fi movie into production now. I had another adventure movie going. Let's get a horror movie ready to roll because I feel like it is an important thing we need to do now to get ahead for the long run coming up here. So we don't have any other subgenres for horror at all. Nothing. We haven't researched anything else for scary movies. Are you serious? Well, that throws a problem at me. Well, let's do a sequel for something we have then. Let's go with... Could go Last Bastion. I would really like to get something for Broken. Well, let's go Last Bastion 3. This is a war movie. We're going to get that script going. We're going to have it have a plane or something showing right here. Do we have aircrafts? Okay, here we go. Last Bastion 3. Perfect. Needs a screenwriter, of course. Sorry. This will be a D-level script. We're going to go here. All right. What theme? Oh, military. Okay, leave everything else as is. I'm not playing risks on this one. I need our themes to start hitting. And we lost money on Here Comes the Boom. So, okay, we're living and learning. We're living and stinking learning here. Sometimes the play does not work the way you anticipate at all. We just got to learn from that and not let it happen anymore. We got to keep building relations, period. Like we have an 18. Better regional relations boost acquisition priority and unlocks discounts. What about investing in development? What's that going to do? More cinema slots. Snap. Oh, we like that. Let's do that. So we're going to invest some money in getting more cinema slots. Get that going. All right. So we do have 4 our films. We are Silicon Dawn 2 or 3, excuse me, is in production, as is Immortal Riches. It's finishing up. So next episode we'll get out here. Hopefully we can pump out some good movies there. That I don't think we are going to self-distribute for a little bit of time. I want to learn from our mistakes here with this and develop some money, spend some money into our distribution first before we decide to really go all out with it. So we'll worry about that in the future. But until next time, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hope you all have a great day. Stay safe. God bless. And we will catch you all back here in the studio for the next one.